Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem, I found in Rabbi Ben Mintz's library this beautiful chumash. I had a chumash with the commentary of the Rebbe, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, but I somehow it disappeared. But here is a different one. Here's a different one. It's called the chumash of the Gutnick edition, which is called Torah's Menachem. They have a commentary of the Rebbe, and they talk about the name. So I just wanted to just begin with the name Beshalach. Now, what's the power of the name Beshalach? Beshalach means sent away. And Rebbe's question is, that seems like it's a negative name. That the Jewish people didn't want to leave on their own. They only left because they were sent. So that's a little bit of a question. Like, why would we pick such a negative name? Hold on. Why would we pick such a negative name for a parsha that they only had to leave because they were sent? So the Rebbe, is so gishmak always. It's such an inspiration when we read his writings. The Rebbe says, no, it's because it shows the power of Bnei Yisrael that they transform Paro to make him want to send them away. Their good deeds actually cause their enemy to be transformed into an assistant. That's what he's saying. That if we do enough good deeds in this world, our enemies will become our assistants. And that's the thing, like if the person you think the person is against you, but you could actually, if you do enough good deeds, you can make them your assistants. And the Rebbe says, from this we can learn a powerful lesson in daily life. Often the secular world appears to present insurmountable obstacles to Jewish law and custom. However, God only created those obstacles so that we rise to the challenge and overcome them. In this way, we lift ourselves up to be stronger and more committed Jews. Once a hurdle has been overcome, we often find that very same person that was the cause of the opposition makes a 180-degree turn and starts to help us following the ways of Torah and mitzvahs like Paro. First opposed the Jewish people's observance of God and then assisted them. So, anyway, I wanted to just share that at the beginning. Then let us go to the first Rashi on the first pasuk and the first Rashi. Yes, Elon has a question.
Are they from God or are they from like later on?
So Elon is asking, so the names of the parashas are clearly not original to when the Torah was given. They wasn't given with the parasha names, and in fact, they didn't divide the parashas like this till after the close of the Talmud, because in the time of the Talmud they would finish the Torah every 3 years, or at least, or maybe every 7 years. It's a whole question, but it wasn't every year. The holiday of Simchas Torah is post Talmudic. The Simchas Torah is not mentioned, but still the Rebbe. But the names given to the parashas reflects our tradition, because it was given by people who are Anshi Mesorah, men of who are the guardians of our tradition. So the Lubavitcher Rebbe found great meaning in the names of the parasha, and he gave us sichos about these meanings of these names. Hello, Reb David. So good to see you. We're just talking, David. This is something that I think you could use in your work. David does a lot of sacred work in prisons. And the question that we were just discussing is the name of the portion. I have to get a chumash. Yeah. But David, they were just discussing why is the name of the portion when Paro sent Bishalach, when he sent the Bnei Yisrael away, which implies that the Jewish people didn't want to go on their own. It's as though we're saying that there's something negative about it. And so the point that the Rebbe makes, the Lubavitcher Rebbe makes, the idea is that Paro was initially very resistant, but then through the Jewish people's hard work, they turned their enemy into their assistant. And that's one of the powers, that even though a person can seem so negative, that if we continue to do positive good deeds, we continue to work and work and work and work, we'll be able to turn the negative into the positive. I want to share with you something. This was okay. I'm going to stop the recording for a second so I can tell you something. I'll speak truth too. I'll just speak real facts, and I don't want to put this on the YouTube. So what happened was I was in